I've seen a lot of gurus posting generic tips like in order to boost your engagement rate you should create quality content, post consistently and so on, but I'm sure absolutely everyone and their mom already knows this. So in this video I'm going to share 5 real tips that will increase your Instagram engagement and get you more likes and comments instantly.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Engagement is really important because of the Instagram algorithm, and if you manage to improve your engagement rate, your reach is going to improve as well, and you will have better chance to rank for hashtags and hit the explore page. A few days ago Instagram pushed the new update where they basically started to suggest you who to unfollow based on the engagement with accounts you follow. So it's really important to keep the engagement high in order to avoid losing followers. Instagram also started to decrease the organic reach, and because of that your engagement probably dropped as well. They decreased the organic reach in order to generate more revenue and to make sure that only the best pages get free organic reach. But don't worry, it's not the end of Instagram, it just means that you need to improve your skills a bit in order to keep winning against the increasing competition, and in this video you will learn exactly what to do. Before we start, I just want to mention that engagement is equally important on YouTube as well, so don't forget to smash the like button, comment and consider subscribing to help me get more views and grow this channel. First thing that I would recommend you to do in order to boost engagement and reach more people is to ask people to turn on post notifications. This is probably the most generic tip in this video, but I wanted to mention it anyway because I rarely see people doing it. You might think that people who like your content will already do that without you asking, but you would be surprised how many people don't know about that feature or just won't do it if you don't ask. It's important to avoid spamming people with it and just casually add turn on post notifications call to action in your captions from time to time. You can also add that directly to your bio and from time to time post a story instructing your followers on how to turn on post notifications to avoid missing your uploads. This tip alone can boost your engagement instantly, especially if you've never done it before. Tip number 2 is to improve your captions and use them to promote commenting. I've already published a video about captions, but in case you missed it, you should always try to promote commenting with your captions. The best way to do it is by asking questions. I've already explained that there are 3 basic types of questions and that the best one is something I like to call open-ended questions because they promote longer and more meaningful comments, which then promote discussion and even more comments. Another thing that you can do is to ask controversial or polarizing questions where you know that your followers have different opinions from one another. This will of course spark a discussion and bring you even more comments. And finally, you can bait your followers to comment by posting something false in your captions, like for example, post this picture of Paris and then say winter in Norway is so beautiful. A ton of people will then comment telling you it's France and not Norway, which will boost your engagement a lot. On the other hand, things like this will lower your credibility, so you don't want to overdo it, and if you have already established page, you should avoid tactics like this completely. The next thing you can do to boost your engagement is to post multiple pictures. Carousels can boost your engagement because people stay on the post longer swiping and there is a higher chance that they leave a like because there is more images, and even if they don't like the first one enough to tap the like button, they might like the second or the third one enough to do so. Plus, you can always ask which one do they like the most, which then promotes commenting. Another great thing with carousels is that Instagram tracks and counts each swipe as engagement, and they also track how much time people spend on your posts. So posting multiple images makes people spend more time on your posts, which gives you additional engagement boost. From time to time you can finish the carousel with image like this, asking people to turn on notifications. Just be careful when using carousels in combination with hashtags, because if images are not related, it can decrease your hashtag reach. Use stories to promote your new post and get more people to see and engage with it. Every time I publish a new post, I'm promoting it with stories as well. Simply go to the post, tap this button, and you can write something pretty basic like new post, check it out. And you want to add some sticker or something with call to action, plus to hide the image, because if you don't, some people will see that post for the first time from your story and actually don't bother to click, which can then hurt your engagement. I've mentioned this in my 0 to 10k series already, but for those of you who haven't watched that, another really great trick with your stories that you can use to really boost engagement is to give a free shout out to someone who likes your posts in series like this. Simply take a screenshot and thank them for liking and supporting your page. A lot of people are going to see that and do the same in order to get a free shout out, and this boosts your engagement and the amount of likes dramatically. And finally, tip number 5, which is probably the easiest one to implement and will get you huge engagement boost, is to post more vertical content instead of square and avoid landscape completely. The reason why this works so well is because vertical posts basically take the whole screen instead of just a small portion of it, like horizontal posts do. When people are scrolling through their feed, they will spot vertical posts much easier than horizontal, just because it takes more screen real estate. This is really powerful, and I've seen a lot of people making the mistake of using horizontal images instead of vertical. You can go to the Explore page and check this out for yourself. As you can see, every single post on top of the Explore page is vertical. If you can't crop your photos to make them look good vertically, at least make it square and avoid horizontal completely. I really hope you like these tips, and to thank you all who watched this until the end, I have one more bonus tip. But before that, make sure to leave a thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe with the bell notification to avoid missing any of my future videos. You can also leave a comment and help me boost reach of this video even more. I've already mentioned this a ton of time in my previous videos, but make sure to engage with your audience, like and comment on their posts, and also make sure to reply to the comments that you get, because it increases your engagement even more and people will appreciate you taking time to reply and engage with them. Finally, if you want to increase your reach even more, you should have a good hashtag strategy in place. I recently published a 2-video mini-series on hashtag research, strategy, and latest tips and tricks to help you rank and get more exposure from hashtags, so I definitely suggest you to watch these videos if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one.